Hey everyone, I'm Alec Blanco.
I'm Angeline Martinez from FirebirdTV.
And our short film, The Lucky Ace, is available now on Shortcuts.
We made this video to help promote voting for the next election, and we hope you guys like it.
Goodbye.
Shortcuts. Short
Film.
Hey, honey, I'm home. Where's my favorite gal?
Give me a second, sweetie. I'll be on in just a moment.
Hurry up, Judy, because you're Vincent. You won a big one today, $100,000. I'm telling you, Judy, I can always buy you that big shiny necklace that you always wanted.
I can't wait for you to tell me all about it, darling.
What was that?
Vincent, let me see the...
I'm alone with your emergency.
Help! Help, my husband is dead. Please come quickly. I think he's been shot. Somebody, please.
It was a busy Thursday afternoon at the office, filing away old cases and reading the morning paper when I received a call. Detective Doral speaking. A murder? Alright. I'll be on my way. So, what do we have here? Break it down for me, Doc.
It appears our not-so-lucky fellow, Vincent Malone.
Malone? I've been waiting to see the day he felt the karma of his actions.
How do you know him?
Oh, it's just an old case that went south.
Well, I see. Your good old friend here was stabbed around 8 times in his lower abdomen and lost blood in under 5 minutes.
There was no escaping for him this time. Thank you, Doc. Another link to that case with Malone and the Spades guy that was killed. What does this mean? Connected people? Connected motive? The glove worn by the killer. But there's only one. Could they have lost it in a struggle, or was it left here intentionally?
Lawrence, I just received word that Mrs. Malone is waiting for you down at the station.
Well, thank you, Doc. I'll be on my way shortly. Ms. Malone, I'm Detective Lawrence, Lloyd Lawrence. I've been assigned to your husband's case. Can you please tell me what happened from your view?
Oh, Detective, everything was quite the shock. I was in the bathroom showering when I heard Vincent bolt in, exclaiming how he just won the pot and the poker. He was so happy, and in this mood I had never seen him before. Usually he'd never give me the day of time over his work, but he promised me that beautiful pearl necklace I've always dreamed of.
he was focused on his work. Mrs. Malone, do you happen to know what field of work your husband worked in?
He said construction, but I've had my suspicions. He used to come home late, push me away like I was some street cat. But oh, how good for once it felt to feel matter to him.
So I take it Mr. Malone wasn't a good husband.
I know part of him cared, but especially during his poker matches, that's when I felt the most lonesome. Tonight was like any other night. Him and his co-workers Frankie and Clancy were playing poker, being rambunctious. When I told him I was headed up to shower, it was like speaking to the damn deck of cards myself. He mumbled some words and I was too upset to hear that. So I went to the room.
Can you describe these Clancy and Frankie fellas?
Yes. So again, they were...
Playing poker. Just like how we always do on Thursday nights. You know, bend some dough, cracking jokes. It's the usual.
I mean, it's just such a shame what happened to him. I mean, we saw him a couple hours ago.
Yeah. The lucky son of a gun lucked out on the biggest pot I ever seen. I'm talking thousands. I never seen nothing like it. But a little hit like that to the wallet don't hurt a guy like me.
And what is a guy like you?
The I got a lot of dough kind.
Can you guys tell me where you were after the game?
Oh, we was at the bar.
At the bar?
Yeah, we would listen to that dime girl sing. What was her name again, Clancy?
Think Evelyn?
Evelyn. Yeah, we was just lining up some squares trying to figure out how we could win back our pot next week.
Well, looks like you guys won forever now.
Yeah, you can say that again.
As I sit here, reflecting on everyone's alibis, I can't help but think of all the possible motives. Money, power, love. I was caught in a dangerous web of crimes without a lead to follow until...
Rough night, detective?
What gave it away?
The long face, the notepad, the hat, and the coat. And that sense of mystery when you walked into the room.
Well, looks like you got me all figured out, Evelyn.
How do you know my name?
Well, I heard talk of a pretty girl singing way down here. I figured maybe I'd investigate.
Oh, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. This is a big town with lots of secrets, especially down here by the bar.
Well, maybe you know any secrets relating to last evening, involving a certain Mr. Malone?
Yes, I heard. What a shame. He was a regular down here by the bar, always playing his weekly game of poker with these two other guys. You know, now that you mention it, there was something off about him the other night. You see, all three gents were laughing it up as usual, but I noticed out of the corner of my eye that halfway through the game, as Mr. Malone began to start winning more and more, the other two folks looked at each other as if they were plotting something sinister for Mr. Malone. I'd never seen such suspicious eyes. And after the game, I even noticed them chatting it up, almost like they didn't want to be heard.
Interesting. Seems like you sure know a whole lot for just being a jazz singer.
I'm drawn to the mystery detective. It's in my nature.
You'd be a great fit for a detective, you know.
I agree. It's a shame I have to leave tomorrow to visit my widowed mother. She's got this terrible illness.
That is a shame. Say, what time do you leave? Maybe I can catch you under the moonlight for one last glance.
6 p.m. by the train station. Don't be late.
I won't be. And hey, don't get near this fire.
Sometimes it's the fire that keeps us warm at night, detective.
All of this new evidence is slowly connecting itself to the truth. I can feel the end coming. It's time to revisit my good friends, Frankie and Clancy.
Come on, detective, what are we still doing here? We told you everything we knew about the night.
Something about following this show led up to you two. Now tell me, what did you gain from killing Vincent? Was it power? Was it money?
Are you saying that we killed the guy?
Why would we do that? He was our best friend.
Hey, calm down, Clancy. You need a smoke to calm you down.
What's that?
Hey, I don't know that's doing that. I never seen that in my life.
Save it, Frankie. It's over. I'm placing both of you under arrest. Officer, get in here.
No, you can't arrest us, sir.
Hey,
You didn't do this.
Hey, come on, detective. We're telling the truth. Listen to us.
I know my rights, sir.
Come on.
I don't listen to criminals any longer than I have to. For the murder of Vincent Malone, you are hereby property of the federal courts.
Listen to us. I know my rights, sir. Come on.
I finally solved the case. And usually I feel it answered, but this time the case solved itself, which never happens. Well, if anything was going to go right today, it would be being on time. Taxi!
Well, I was starting to think you weren't going to show up, Detective.
I told you I wasn't gonna be late.
I wasn't sure since you've got your nose sniffing in some case. Speaking of, is justice served?
Indeed. Thanks to your help, I was able to connect all the pieces to that puzzle.
Well, that's no way to thank a lady detective.
You're right. Maybe this is better.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then.
Hey, if you're ever in town, you know how to find me.
Lawrenceville? Well, I guess I'll just go wherever mystery is.
Say, what was your name again?
Spades. Evelyn Spades.
Spades. Oh, just an old case that went south.
It's a shame I have to leave tomorrow to visit my widowed mother, my widowed mother, my widowed mother.
A little link to that case with Malone and the Spades guy that was killed. What does this mean? Connected
We was
people,
at the bar.
connected...
Yeah. We listened to that Dan girl sing.
You know, in my line of work, you play this big game of cat and mouse during every case. But I couldn't help but feel like I was the mouse this time.